Welcome to this explainer. You know, it's wild, but did you know the average American household literally loses track of hundreds of dollars every single month? Hidden subscriptions, forgotten expenses, it adds up fast. Today, we're diving into the ultimate financial tracking debate to help you take total control over your money and your property. Whether you're managing household expenses right here in the US or you're organizing finances halfway across the globe, these principles are totally universal. We're going to break down the whole shebang, from the absolute basics of daily expense tracking all the way up to advanced AI-powered property management. Let's jump right in.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll kick things off with the great budgeting debate between apps and spreadsheets. Then, we'll dive into the psychology behind manual entry, build our way up to some really cool advanced all-in-one solutions, and finally wrap up with a foolproof method to help you find your absolute perfect fit.
Section 1. The Great Budgeting Debate. Choosing the foundation of your financial journey.
Now, getting your finances in order is a struggle we all know pretty well, right? But fixing it usually boils down to two very distinct paths. It's a debate that literally divides households. On one side, do you prioritize the ultimate ownership, privacy, and limitless customization of a spreadsheet? Or, on the other hand, do you crave the effortless automation, real-time syncing, and sleek mobile convenience of a dedicated app? Listen, there's no universally right answer here, but there is definitely a right answer for your specific habits. Both of these approaches have created incredibly successful budgeters, and to be fair, both have real limitations. The goal today is to figure out exactly which approach aligns with your natural behavior, so we can build a system you'll actually stick with long-term.
Section 2. Apps, Automation, and Ease. Putting your budget on autopilot.
Let's look at our first major contender. The sheer convenience that modern digital platforms offer is just undeniable. Tools like Mint, YNAB, and Monarch Money, they literally do the heavy lifting for you. They connect directly to major U.S. financial institutions. We're talking everything from big national banks down to your local credit union, and they pull in your transactions automatically. You buy a coffee, and boom, it's instantly categorized under dining. It's honestly fantastic for couples, too, because you get shared visibility into household spending with real-time notifications popping up right on your phones. But you know, this convenience definitely comes with a trade-off. It's going to cost you a monthly subscription fee, and you do have to be comfortable handing over highly sensitive bank credentials to third-party servers.
But here is the massive trap of automation. It really only works if you actually open the app. The data shows us that passive users, people who set up the syncing and then literally never look at their auto-categorized data, they get almost zero value from it. An app can organize your numbers flawlessly, but it won't change a single spending habit if you aren't actively engaging with the dashboard. At the end of the day, you still have to show up.
Section 3. Spreadsheets, Privacy and Control. Owning your financial data.
Now, if you're someone who wants to keep your data completely off third-party servers and totally avoid those recurring subscription fees, the immense power of spreadsheets is where it's at. When you put these two approaches head-to-head, the trade-offs become incredibly clear. Spreadsheets like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets trade that high automation of bank syncing for absolute infinite customization. Like, say you want to track a very specific vacation savings goal that an app's algorithm just doesn't understand. You literally just add a column. Plus, let's talk about data portability. With an app, your financial history is locked inside their ecosystem. If they raise prices or shut down, leaving is a total nightmare. But with a spreadsheet, that file is yours forever. Your data is private, it's permanent, and it's tailored to your exact life situation.
I know what you're thinking. You hear manual entry, and you probably picture hours of agonizing data entry, right? Well, actually, scratch that. The reality usually comes down to just 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. Highly successful spreadsheet users really only spend about 15 to 20 minutes a week maintaining their systems. They build a simple, calming weekly routine. Maybe it's a Sunday evening over a cup of coffee or tea where they sit down, log their receipts, and check their balances. It is absolutely not a daily grind. It's just a brief, focused check-in that yields massive financial clarity.
Section 4. The Psychology of Manual Entry. Why friction can be your best friend.
Let's dive into the behavioral science behind how you enter your data, because honestly, this changes everything. Let me introduce you to a really powerful, kind of counterintuitive concept called financial friction. This is the intentional effort required to manually record a transaction. While app enthusiasts might look at manual entry as a tedious chore, successful spreadsheet users actually leverage this friction as a behavioral tool. Think about it. Physically typing out a $47 restaurant bill, row by row, makes that spending feel incredibly real and deliberate. It strips away the numbness of just mindlessly swiping a piece of plastic. So yes, automation removes friction, which is super convenient, but it also removes your awareness.
And the real-world result of this friction is actually staggering. Several behavioral studies show that manual tracking actively correlates with lower overall spending. The sheer act of engaging directly with your numbers forces this heightened mindfulness. You actually start questioning impulsive purchases right there in the checkout line simply because you know you're going to have to manually log it later. It acts like an incredibly powerful psychological pause button.
Section 5. Advanced All-in-One Solutions. Bridging the Gap and Beyond. But what if you really want the best of both worlds? What if you could blend the effortless automation of an app with the total control of a spreadsheet? Well, if you're completely torn between the two philosophies, you don't actually have to choose. Hybrid tools like Tiller Money exist, and they act as the perfect middle ground. They automatically import your daily bank transactions directly into a Google Sheet, so you get the automated data pull of an app, saving you from typing in every single coffee purchase, but you still retain the infinite, customizable canvas of a spreadsheet so you can build your own unique formulas and design a layout that actually works for your brain.
Of course, these premium features do come with a price tag. Let's break down those annual costs. A hybrid tool like Tiller runs about $79 a year. Then you have highly automated apps like YNAB that sit around $109. But then, right at the $150 a year mark, you see platforms like HouseFacts. Now, what does that extra premium actually buy you? Well, at that level, it's no longer just a simple budget tracker. It's a massive leap into complete, comprehensive property management.
For homeowners, spending that $150 a year for a platform like HouseFacts goes leaps and bounds beyond a standard spreadsheet or budgeting app. It uses AI to automatically extract vendor info and material costs straight from your hardware store receipts. It builds a permanent, digitized maintenance history for your house, painting you with seasonal reminders so you never forget to clean the gutters or service the HVAC system. It even features an AI-powered home inventory where you can upload videos of your belongings for airtight insurance protection. You aren't just tracking pennies going out anymore. You're actively managing, maintaining, and protecting the true value of your greatest financial asset.
Section 6. Finding your perfect fit. Building a routine that lasts.
Okay, let's bring all these concepts together. From basic friction-based spreadsheets to these crazy AI-powered property managers, how do you actually make a concrete decision today? Well, if you're genuinely unsure which path to take, just run this simple 60-day test drive. Step 1. Dedicate 30 days to an app's free trial. Link your accounts and see if the automation actually changes your habits. Step 2. Delete the app, and for the next 30 days, use a manual spreadsheet template. I want you to truly feel that financial friction. Step 3. Look back at the last 2 months and commit to the system that felt less like a chore and more like a tool for empowerment. The right answer is going to reveal itself entirely through your own behavior.
Because the honest truth, whether you choose a sleek automated app, a gritty manual spreadsheet, or an advanced AI platform like HouseFacts, it's perfectly captured by one simple rule. The budgeting tool that works is the one you use consistently. A free basic spreadsheet that you happily update every single Sunday will endlessly outperform a $150 AI-powered app that you literally haven't opened since January. Consistency is the ultimate feature.
You now have the insights. You understand the profound difference between the hands-on control of a spreadsheet and the effortless ease of an app. You know exactly how financial friction can intentionally curb your spending, and you've seen the incredible power of AI to manage your greatest assets. The roadmap is laid out right in front of you. So, my final question to you is this. Will you remain a passive observer of your money, or will you choose a system today to become the active architect of your wealth? The choice is yours. Take that first step and take control.